All right, well, Wikileaks is back again, guys. Wikileaks is back again. They have just dropped the latest, okay? And they're calling it Hillary's hit file on Bernie Sanders. That's right, Hillary's hit file on Bernie Sanders, who, she praises so much as this wonderful guy who she's so proud to have on her, supporting her and endorsing her and helping her on the campaign trail. Well, Hillary, the evil Hillary that she is, she has been once again exposed as to being nothing more than a two-bit liar. Let me get to the dump here. This just came out today, guys, as WikiLeaks continues to expose Hillary Clinton and the Clinton crime campaign. Hillary Clinton's campaign purportedly compiled a massive hits file on Democratic primary opponent Bernie Sanders, calling into question his, quote, progressive bona fides on issues ranging from labor to guns to Wall Street, according to a new trove of emails posted by WikiLeaks. The 71-page, nearly 50,000-word document was released Monday as the second installment in the WikiLeaks dump of the Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta's alleged emails. The email titled, "Please review PLS review" is what they shortened it out to. Sanders Hits was sent by campaign research director Tony Kark on October 28, 2015, nearly 9 months before the liberal Vermont senator would endorse Hillary following their protracted primary battle. It says, quote, "Attached are some hits that could either be written or deployed during the next debate on Sanders," Kark writes, noting that the immense opposition research file would eventually be expanded with critiques of Sanders' plan to provide affordable college education. The document, which was prepared in advance of February's Iowa caucuses, also notes, quote, "Per HRC's request," Hillary Rodham Clinton, the notorious HRC, for those who don't know. It's funny to me that it's funny to me that Hillary tries to lie and to continue to hide behind everything that's exposed on her, but that's what the Clintons do. Anyway, continuing on. Per HRC's request, the research team is, quote, "doing a deeper dive on Sanders' agricultural record." The document is broken up into 12 sections with headings such as "Sanders is not straight with people on his spending" and "Sanders not straight with people on taxes." Subcategories then divide the attacks into specific points. Sanders, often thought of as a champion of labor unions, accepted support from a company while it was involved in a bitter labor dispute, locking out union employees for nearly 22 months, the document states, in the, quote, "labor pay to play sugar" section. Sanders later voted to protect the sugar program. Interesting. The document also criticizes Sanders for a lack of specifics on his tax plan. Senator Sanders has not told the American people how much he is going to raise taxes and who is going to pay for them, one section states. When confronted on the details of his tax plan, he simply says, quote, "It's coming." It's coming, guys. It's coming. Jason Miller, senior communications advisor to GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump, tweeted out a link to the WikiLeaks files on Monday afternoon with the comment, quote, "And here we go." And here we go. Clinton's campaign quickly rebuked Miller for the tweet and alluded to a popular theory that WikiLeaks has deep ties to Russia. Of course, because Hillary thinks everybody is tied to Russia. Donald Trump's tied to Russia. WikiLeaks is tied to Russia. Who knows? Maybe Bernie Sanders is tied to Russia too. I don't know. But of course they're going to come out and say this isn't true. It's all lies. It's all made up. You can't prove anything, right? It is absolutely... This is what he said, quote, "It is absolutely disgraceful that the Trump campaign is cheering on a release today. engineered by Russian President Vladimir Putin to interfere in this election. And this comes after Donald Trump encouraged more espionage over the summer and continued to deny the hack even happened at Sunday's debate, Clinton spokesman Glenn Kaplan told FoxNews.com in an email. The timing shows you that even Putin knows Trump had a bad weekend and a bad debate. It's great. You gotta love the Clinton campaign. They're horrible. The stuff that they come up with and say is just ridiculous. The research file was compiled between the first two primary debates, which occurred on October 13th and November 14th. While Clinton faced 4 challengers at the first debate, Jim Webb and Lincoln Chafee dropped out shortly afterward, leaving Sanders and the low-polling ex-Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley as her only opponents moving forward. Does anyone even remember these guys? I mean, do you even remember the Democratic primaries? I remember a couple of other people standing up there with her, but honestly, I didn't know their names, and quite frankly, I didn't care. But the alleged Podesta emails also show a former side to the late Senator Lloyd Benson criticizing Clinton for, quote, untrue attacks on Sanders. Beyond this, Hillary should stop attacking Bernie, especially when she says things that are untrue, which candidly she often does. That's the truth. Brett Budowski wrote to Podesta on March 13th, quote, I am one of the people with credibility to suggest that Bernie people support her in November. And she and pollster Joel Berneston and others have no idea of the damage that she does to herself with these attacks, which she does not gain by making. No, she doesn't. During their first rally together on July 12th, Clinton praised Sanders as someone who had energized and inspired a generation of young people who care deeply about our country, despite the apparent misgivings her campaign had about Sanders as reflected in the research file. She added, you will always have a seat at the table when I am in the White House, Bernie. That's great. Great job to Wikileaks for dropping this out. It's absolutely perfect. And once again, the Hillary Clinton campaign is trying to deny that any of this ever happened, that it's all fake, it's all made up, it's all just a big conspiracy against her with Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. You know, that's their line of attack. So this is absolutely hysterical, guys. I've never been a Bernie Sanders supporter. I was never going to vote for him, but I mean, I do think you have to be fair in an election. You can't try to sway it your way and do what you can to purposely sabotage another one of the candidates. I understand people are going to take shots at each other, and that's all part of it. But what they did at the DNC, setting it up that way just to bury it like that, bury him, was just horrible. That's what Clinton does. She's a two-faced liar, and that's the way she's always going to be. So anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys that update there. I'm sure more will come out with WikiLeaks, as always. They are going to do whatever they can to take down the Clinton campaign as the November 8th election is slowly approaching. But it's almost here. It's knocking on our door. All right. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. This is my channel, CardsFan480. I'll continue bringing you guys all the latest breaking news, last days, news, headlines, and Bible prophecy, and how everything is coming together for the soon coming return of Jesus Christ. Look, he's knocking on the door right now. He is. He's coming back soon, guys. He really is. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. CardsFan480. I'm on both Periscope and YouTube. You can follow me on Periscope and subscribe to me on YouTube, where you can view my entire video library, check out some of my previous updates and stuff on there. I think you guys will enjoy it. And if you've never accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, look, I like to have a little fun from here and then. I like to, bring you guys some fun little updates like this and everything like that. But really, I mean, it's all about winning people to Jesus, okay? It really is. So if you've never given your life to him, if you've never been saved, if you would like to, look, he's the only one that can save this world. It's not going to be any political candidate. It's just not. But I would encourage you, write me a comment. Let me know you would like to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, okay? I'll be more than happy to pray with you guys. I will write you a comment with a prayer that you can recite out loud, okay? And once you do, You will be saved. You will be born again. You will be part of the kingdom, okay? You'll have a home in heaven, guaranteed, okay? You really will. I promise you it'll be the greatest decision that you ever make. So if you'd like to do that, please leave me a comment. Let me know. I'll be happy to pray with you. I'll be back with more, guys. Thanks for checking out this video. Once again, feel free to subscribe. CardsFan480. I'll be back with more. God bless each and every one of you, and I will be back with you guys very soon.